There are many benefits from having a scalp massage. Relaxation, de-stressing, and stimulating your hair growth. Today I'm going to be demonstrating for you how you can give a friend or a family member a scalp massage. Start off by resting your hands lightly and allowing yourself and your model to go into the same space. If you'd like to take a nice deep breath with me, breathe in, release and relax. Breathe in again, release and relax. And the last and deepest breath that you can take. Release and relax. I'm going to start off by just pulling on the shoulder muscles, moving the fingers towards my thumb at the back. This will start off the relaxation process on the shoulders. The benefit of doing the shoulders first is that you will relax those muscles and allow blood to go up the neck, into the head and the scalp. Then reverse that movement by pulling the thumbs towards the fingers and rolling over the shoulders. Do that a few times to start the relaxation process. Now you have a choice. You may use oil when you're doing the massage, but it's not always necessary. If you're going to do this on a regular basis, you may not want to put too much oil on your hands. So I'm just going to release her hair. I'm going to start by doing some finger circles around the hairline and the forehead. What you want to see here is that you're moving the skin against the bone in a very gentle way. We're just relaxing around the hairline. This is an area where people have slow growth sometimes and also breakage with the hair. We want to stimulate that and start the relaxation going. Then go up and then down. This is a good point if you're going to use oil, to apply the oil to your fingers and then to the scalp. Get your fingers in between the hair and apply onto the scalp. In between the hair and onto the scalp. It doesn't matter what style your model may have. Their hair can be plaited, it can be loose, it can be loxed. The important thing is that your fingers get in contact with the scalp. So I'm going to start the massage on the scalp. My fingers have gone through her hair onto the scalp and I'm moving the scalp in circular motion on that spot for a little while before I move on to another section. The benefits of this is that you start to loosen the scalp and you start to induce relaxation for the model, but also you're stimulating the blood supply to the hair follicles. When the blood supply is stimulated, it brings nourishment and oxygen to the scalp and the hair follicles, and it produces a much stronger, thicker, faster growing hair shaft. The only living part of our hair is the part that is underneath the scalp, and so therefore that is the area that you need to increase the nutrients and the oxygen to. There are many things we can do for the outside of our hair to treat it, but the outside of our hair is actually not a living structure. We can moisturize and we can grease, but we want to nourish the scalp and the hair follicles. Now, when performing this scalp massage, you want it to last anything from 5 minutes to 10 minutes, so that the stimulation will be long enough to produce the effect that you want to have. It's important when you do this to see the scalp moving in the front. When you start to begin with, you might find that the scalp is very stiff against the bony structures. But as you continue, this starts to loosen and you get a better manipulation. Go around the sides, around the back, in the middle of the hair. And when you've completed this movement, we're just going to gently stroke the hair back into place before we move on to the next movement. Nice, long, smooth, stroking movements right down to the back of the neck. We're now going to use the palms of our hands, this surface, and we're going to do a deeper circulation with that. Move around the hairline. Back and front. We're now going to perform a movement where we do deep pressure on either side. Put your hands flat on the temples, press in, move up and release. Once again, press in, move up and release. Press in, move up and release. You want to put your hands in front and at the back and press in, move up and release. Once again, press in, move up and release. And one more time, press in, move up and release. You want to finish with stroking the hair deeply with your fingers as if combing. And then getting lighter and lighter as you go along. Soothing and relaxing your model. Finish with gently resting your hands